Valhalla is pleased.
There.
For you, adaptability is at the heart of surviving in the ever-changing winds of Valhalla. I'll tell you more of my story now, if you care to hear it.
I am listening.
If you remember, my father had fallen ill. It was bad. An illness unknown to us. I offered to fetch the mage healer from the city, but my father refused. He insisted herbs were the only way to help him. You can guess what happened next. He was gone before the spring. I was devastated. In time, I grew to hate my father's philosophy, and dedicated myself to healing through magic. It was a blind rejection of an entire field, because I believed it failed my father, because I blamed his death on his faith. The truth is, I traded one limiting perspective for another, but I wasn't ready to see that yet. That's a good place to stop for now.
Shall I continue my story?
Go on.
Sigrun, mightiest of the Valkyries, saw me in action and thought I had potential. Wanted to train me in the ways of the sisterhood. But I wasn't so sure. A knack for violence is one thing, but serving a higher cause, taking on the responsibility of choosing the slain, me, Gunnar of Blackheart Alley? For once, I hesitated. I couldn't make myself believe it. But Sigrun told me to put everything out of my mind but the work. Mastering each new skill. Discovering what I was truly capable of through discipline and focus. Letting excellence be its own reward. Really opened my eyes. But we'll wrap it up next time, okay?
I know it's above board, but I like to think of this part as bribing the local authorities.
Much better than last time. It seems you're learning Valhalla's rules.
Sigrun, how fare you and your sisters?
With just the three of us to attend to the fallen now, we're short-handed. But we've begun recruiting new shield maidens.
Well, I happen to know of one lass who'd jump at the chance to join your ranks.
You mean Thrud? Sif and Thor's daughter? Believe me, I know. She sought us out before the call even left our lips.
She fights well, and can be trusted.
A recommendation from you, General. With that, how could we ignore her? Not that she'd let us.
Ah, the key again.
We will talk later.
his friends. Any questions before you get started?
I was wondering, actually, did Odin ever try his hand at Valhalla?
Of course. He explored it very thoroughly, in seeking to gain control of the Valkyries. But in the end, he found nothing here he could use. You see, Odin always looked outside himself for answers. But Valhalla only reveals its secrets to those who do the work of looking within.
I see we're thinking of taking on a burden. What's your right? Raider on the left!
I think I know why I fight Thor's sons.
Do tell.
Like Atreus, they were children of a destroyer. Had I not changed, had I raised him as I was raised, subject only to authority, perhaps his fate would have been no better than theirs.
So, they reflect a bad road not taken? A fate avoided?
Perhaps. I also feel pity failed by their father, sent to die by their uncle, and belittled in death by their grandfather. What chance did they ever have?
Am I hearing guilt, brother?
Some. Perhaps imagining a fair fight is to honor them as life did not.
Right side! Ah, the burden is lifted. Let's make it worthwhile.
Kratos, you mentioned a half-brother, Hercules.
He too was a son of Zeus. More like me than I care to admit. A powerful warrior, yes, but driven by an uncontrollable rage. He was jealous of me, thought I was Zeus's favorite. So, when the gods tasked him with 12 labors, he gave himself a 13th, killing me.
Instead, you took his life. Do you regret it?
No, he was dangerous. He wanted to be god of war for every reason but the right one.
Good. Credit to you for knowing the difference.
I believe your target's on the battlefield there. one. Excellent. The way should be clear. Up and onward. We're freezing up, brother! Good show! Brother, you've told me many times of mortals you killed when in the god's service. What is it about this boat captain?
It would have cost me nothing to show him mercy. His life was in my hands. To be so casually cruel, This man did nothing to me, and I treated his life as nothing. He was not a god who had manipulated me nor bound me in service. I cannot hide behind my thirst for revenge. He was just a man, afraid for his life. Attacked and swallowed by a monster he had no hope of defeating. But the Hydra was just an animal. I showed him what a true monster looked like.
Watch your left! Which one do you lean towards?
We meet once more, Ghost of Sparta!
Don't let him club us!
Okay, you've killed everything. You probably need to kill the really powerful one. Just guessing. Right side, incoming.
Don't let him club us!
You're enjoying this, aren't you?
Shield! Strike it! Now!
Look at you. Killed the right foe and everything. Break the tether, quickly! Behind you, incoming! Incoming back here! Incoming dive! Last one! Don't wait, stupid! Incoming charge!
You don't usually get this close.
Kratos that brought down Atlas. This one, I want to say, troglodyte? Behind! Incoming! Strong weapon, man! There it is. They're all dead. Good for you, Kratos. Good killing.
Kratos, I've been awaiting your return. Come on! Defend yourself!
Be ready! Don't get distracted. Game time! Defend yourself. Come on! Be ready! Cookson! Arms up! Cookson!
He's the right one!
Don't get distracted. Fight! Be ready. Come on. Cookson! Cookson! Fight! Come on! Hookson!
Focus, Kratos.
Defend yourself!
You've got me beat, Kratos. I have to hand it to you. You deserve the win. Safe travels on your journey, friend.
A master fights, not only to survive, but to grow with every encounter.
Shield Maiden.
A gift. Adaptability is at the heart of surviving in the ever-changing winds of Valhalla. Would you care to hear more of my story?
Continue.
If you remember, I had shunned my father's herbal medicine after it failed to save him. I left my village and moved to the city. I scraped and scrounged, managed to survive, and became an apprentice to a renowned mage healer. I soaked up everything I could from her, and I was a natural, it turns out. Shedding my father's legacy came easy. In fact, I'd acquired quite the distaste for it. I cut herbal medicine out of my life completely. It was this rigidness that would prove the biggest mistake of my life. But I'll stop there for now.
Suppose that was beneficial enough to do another.
You've made progress.
Shield mated.
Use this. Keep pushing yourself. Valhalla will provide. How about we finish up my story?
Go ahead.
Last time I was telling you how Sigrun helped me harness my anger and hone my skills. Training with her and my other future sisters, I never felt so challenged. Never felt such belonging. But part of me still couldn't believe I deserved to be there. All that community and purpose and meaning could be mine. If only I could master the one enemy I was afraid to face.
Yourself.
Damn right. I had to stop telling myself the story of all I could never be because of where I came from. When I focused instead on my intentions and my preparation, that's when I truly mastered myself. But I'm not telling you anything you don't know. And it's not as though there weren't more trials ahead, more to overcome and master. My point is, I get why you're doing this, and I truly wish you luck.
Thank you, Gunnar. Gunnar.
You have earned this. Keep shattering those limitations, General.
You are fighting your way deeper into Valhalla, General. Keep going.
Sigrun, dear, as Kratos and I have been off the beaten path, so to speak, I'm curious as to the state of the realms.
Well, since my sisters and I returned to our old Valkyrie duties, the souls of the damned no longer find the gates of Helheim closed to them. So...
No more Hellwalkers spilling into the other realms? Grand!
I can't say no Hellwalkers are left in the realms, but there are fewer. Brassvelger seemed pleased. Or at least I think that's what her expression meant.